What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is overgone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is overgone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? sea, and this story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? Like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is overgone, there's some like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in the darkest days? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in the darkest days? What do spirits say?
And hello, good morning or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FSL Solo's ARAM for the Philippines. I am Spoods. I'm joined here by Tanya. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I actually want to see some new champions because the last time that we were here, I think Lilia was just
Mm-hmm.
released
Yep.
and we didn't see her because if you don't want to get her in ARAM, don't buy her. But now we have Lilia and Yone, so maybe we will see some new champions today.
Maybe, but if we just hop over to the draft right now, you can see that we are not gonna see any new champions just yet. Just gonna be the same old, same old. We have 39 seconds on the timer. What are you looking at right now on the screen?
I like that the team on the left, the blue side,
Mm-hmm.
they have a support, right? First of
Mm-hmm.
all, they have Lulu, who's gonna help out Quinn and Corky, so that's great. And the Mordekaiser. So when he outs, he can make it a 4v4.
Yeah, but on the other side, we am seeing a lot of carry threats, and you bring up the supports. There are two of them on the blue team. The
Yes.
threat then becomes then, does blue team have enough damage to sort of answer the threat coming in from the red team? Because you're really looking towards the Quinn and the Corki to carry,
Yep.
and if they're unable to do so, it could get a little dicey.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to need some items as well. Corky, of course,
Right.
wants his Triforce, otherwise he doesn't really do much. On the other end, I guess all of them just want to go in, right? You have
Right.
Yasuo, and it's Spirit Blossom Yasuo.
Do they win the
So,
skin game then?
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Spirit Blossom also just came out in our latest patch,
Mm-hmm.
so beautiful skins right there.
Yes. Cannot disagree with that. Cannot disagree with that at all. Other than that, though, let's take a look at the keystones. I'm not seeing anything that is too different. That is a Comet Quinn, which
Interesting.
I think is the most different thing
Yeah,
among all of it.
I agree.
Goes for a little bit more poke. You can use your Q. be blind more effectively, sorta. But it will trade away some sustain if you go sustain as compared to if you go Conqueror, and sort of late game threat, sustain damage threat if you go to press the attack.
Yeah, I usually go press the attack,
Hmm.
but as you mentioned, maybe wanting to go for some more poke, but it's gonna be really hard to poke against a Nidalee and a Jhin.
Right?
So I'm not too sure about that. But we're gonna have to see how that goes.
Yate. We are now on to the Howling Abyss, not the Rift. And we'll see how it goes indeed. Not Rogue losing like 100 health there for no reason. Just Vladimir thinks. It's not a very healthy champion.
Very bloody.
Yes. They are gonna make their way down. So red team will sort of have priority over the bushes. Blue team's just chilling
Chilling.
with the shopkeeper for now.
And it's gonna favor red team because you can see Nidalee traps go down already. They're gonna have the bush advantage, the poke advantage at level 3.
Yeah, the Jhin Trap is also there if spectator mode will work with me. There it is. And yeah, with the increased damage threat that, you know, the red team possess, could be very difficult for the blue team to sort of face check into the bushes.
Yeah, they definitely can't do that at the moment. But yeah, red team starting strong. I mean, this is why you don't, chill out in the fountain.
Yeah. Where's your priority? It's nowhere. Looks like the Gnar is just playing a little aggressively. I'm not sure what that was. Obviously, Gnar has like what, 300 range as compared to traditional ADC's 450 at least. It's 450 at least, right? Or is it
I
425 at least?
Yeah, I
One
guess
of those.
around there. But you can see the shields from Lulu and Rakan really helped out the blue team.
Yeah. Ooh, Valkyrie in. They look like it's gonna go for a fight. Zandy is on the front line. It's a very tanky Mordekaiser very early on. They're trying to go for something more. They're chasing forward Shirokane. They will just go for the relic for now. And both teams just sort of disengage.
Yeah, Mordekaiser, I thought that the flash was a bit of a luck flash. Definitely wasn't gonna get anyone off of that. But hey, lots of flashes, but on the red side as well. We can see only Jhin and Vladimir, as well as Nidalee, have their flash up.
Yep. Looks like the heal from the Jhin also used, so that's a thing. Okay. That's a little deep, Nicole, as they actually do pull in the Vladimir, instantly goes into the pool. Now, Nidalee is jumping forward. We get a freeze frame for a moment. The Yasuo's in the front line. Reinsanity is going to go down. First Blood goes over to the Jhin. Nicole is the next one on the menu. Will have to flash away, and it looks like the red team is going to be the ones winning this fight. Luna tries to get something back. Will do so. Picks up the Nidalee. Now the Lulu is in the front line. You have to get out, but she's on the turret, and she's going to be safe.
Very well played there by Nidalee, I have to say. She changed between Cougar form as well as poking them down with the Javelin. And just, it's all about the timing for
Right.
Nidalee on when to go in. And play that really well, get a good reset as well. Not too sure about the tier though. It's gonna set back a lot of damage on
tier.
this. Yeah, I don't know, but hey, I mean, maybe she's so good that it doesn't matter whether she scales. She's gonna land everything and get that damage output out.
I mean, she just landed a spear, so perhaps that is the case. Let's actually talk about the items, though, because now that we are seeing the first reset items come through, is there any advantage that you would give to either team right now? Just in terms of active gold on the map.
Well, looks like Vladimir went for Magic Resist straight up, so not going for that early AP. But other than that, everyone seems to be on track.
Ooh, not Rogue, having to pull up. Looks like it's just going to be disengaged, but is now in the Death Realm, so will have to fight the Mordekaiser one-on-one. Will just go down, the Rakan with the quickness. Tried to do something else in the back, just zoning the rest of red team away so that the Mordekaiser remains safe. Good team play there.
Yeah, I also want to point out that Jhin is not going for the lethality build, went for a BF sword.
Okay.
But Quinn is.
Yeah, that's a thing. Quinn is also getting caught out. And Blue team is grouped up into 4 right now. Could be a little dangerous. Corky goes down. Mordekaiser is in a not so great position. Will get taken out as well. It looks like it might just be a clean sweep. Not gonna be the case, as the Rakan will just about escape. Now the tower might not be that lucky. Mind, Nicole. Alright, health is just probably just gonna go for a reset. They defend the turret with the Quinn returning. So it looks like they should be just about alright, red team, without the health burst to be able to contest.
Yeah, we talked about this when we saw the drafts. I mean, red team, the moment they all in, they have the damage, you know, they have the assassins. And it's really hard for a blue team at the moment when they don't even have their first item power spike,
Right.
which is what they're looking for. So maybe they can turn things around after that.
Yeah, they're chilling. I mean, the threat from the red team isn't that disastrous just yet in the late game. I mean, the Jin is on 0 and 0 and 8, and that does not feel good if you're Jin.
Yeah, and the Tian Ninali has the most kills. So
She's chilling.
I don't know what's going on here.
If they win the game early, it's gonna be off the back of this Nidalee. So yeah, there was a disconnect coming in from the Nara. I think we've had a little bit of server issues on the Philippines side today. Not quite sure what that's about, but hopefully that gets solved. You can see the Nara is returning to base. Hopefully he returns to the game soon.
But red team still hanging on. You know, they do have the poke, so being one down is not that bad. They still have Jin, they still have Nidalee, who are landing her spears.
Nara ultimate is the only combo for the Yasuo player. So
Yeah, that's right.
it's a little Pepe hands.
But it's okay, it's Spirit Blossom Yasuo. Self-sufficient.
Yeah, because the skin matters, right?
Yeah, the skin totally
Outside.
matters.
Oh man, okay. Looks like it might be a bit of an agreement here. Just, we're not gonna push you and you're not gonna push us until your Gnar returns. Hopefully the Gnar does return. It looks like the minions are gonna start pushing into the tier 1 turret of the red team. However, 4 men still just about able to defend it. As I tell a lie, looks like the blue team, they want to go for it. The Jin ultimate is there, but right now doesn't have all that much damage yet. The Hugify was used onto Nebus on the Corki, allowing for the escape. The spear will not connect, and that signals the end of this engagement.
Most importantly though, Jin's flash was burnt because Mordekaiser almost got the pick on him, but managed to flash out right into his safety of the turret. But for now, you know, have to say red team is hanging on pretty well.
For being a man down, yeah.
Yeah.
That fight definitely could have gone much more differently, much more badly for the red team. Looks like they're fine for now as we get another freeze frame. Just harkens back to the server issues. Hello, Philippines, can you fix your servers, please? Thank you. But yeah, I think the audience can hear the Rakan just talking over and over again.
Well, Zaya's not here, so
He's a very lonely bird.
yeah.
Very lonely bird. Right now, this actually just well, not to say that having a disconnect on the opposite team is a legitimate strategy, but for blue team, it's actually really good because one thing that we talked about is that they might not have damage to contest against red team, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that could happen, even if the Gnar returns, is that, you know, blue team, because they scale with damage better than red, because they also have the support, they also have the tankiness to go for these 5v5 fights, that if, you know, this goes into late game, even if the Gnar returns, the red team is unable to force the advantage right now, which allows the blue team to scale.
Yeah, blue team has a lot of good disengage tools as well. If you think about Corki, Quinn, Rakan, and Lulu, they are able to peel for their carries. So even if red team, 4 of them dive them, if they manage to peel back, you know, create that space, that distance, they could turn things around and just, you know, bulldoze their way down as a 5-man.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's a 4v5 and I'm the 5, I would take the fight. I wouldn't
Yeah,
just try to run away.
exactly.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate for red team. There's not much to say. It's just, you know, unfortunate. As Mordekaiser is just jamming out in the back. Might as well, right?
Well, his band doesn't have a new single, but you know, KDA does.
Haha. I'm not- I don't do K-pop, but yes. Oh no, I'm gonna get flamed on Twitter now. Monka.
It's okay. I mean, maybe you like Giants better.
I don't like Giants.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now I'm gonna get flamed from both sides. Thank you. As where is Nar? I mean, there's not much analysis that we can say. First of all, it's an ARAM game. Second of all, red team's losing because the Nar is kaput. We saw an attempt from Engage from the blue team. They're getting a little more bold here.
Yeah, maybe I feel like they're feeling a little bit impatient, you know? Like, you know,
Are-
it's 5v4 and we're still, you know, not really cracking the first turret.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Nar's certainly feeling it as she returns to the abyss. Hopefully makes it... Ah, she's moving! It happened!
Honestly, I thought that the picks that Mordekaiser got on Jin were pretty good. It's just that there wasn't any follow-up. Like, you wanted to see the pull into Rakan, knocking them up into some chain CC by Lulu, but every time Mordekaiser pulled Jin in, he manages to flash out or he just manages to escape.
So right now, red team has to force an engage. I mean, they have to force... Yeah, they have to force something to try to get the game back. Because if they continue in this idle state, blue team wins basically 90% of the time. Take a look at the Jin. He's sitting on a 5,000 gold. If I were him, I'd just go in and die and reset right
Reset,
now.
Yeah. Corky already passed level 6 at level 10, so the bombs you can see is starting to do some work.
Yeah. Who pulls the trigger next? It will have to be red team, right? They have to find something.
Yasuo?
Daffy will get knocked up, is too far forward, might just go down. The quickness will lock up some of red team, but the Yasuo is the first one to go down. Nar is trying to knock everyone away, just trying to keep his team alive. The Jin in the backline will open up on the ultimate. Mordekaiser already has a double kill. And it looks like the blue team is trying to chase down the rest of red team, but they are not going to be able to do so. The Rakan going down. Quinn will pick up the kill onto Nidalee. I think that's just about it. The Jin still hasn't died yet.
Might not be a good idea to reset now because the wave is pushing into his turret, but can consider doing so once his teammates return.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it now. I would have done it like 2 minutes ago, but still. Not sure, but yeah, well, the Vlad's just going for a reset. Fair enough.
Alright, Jin, it's time to reset now. Your
Do
Vlad has already done your entire team.
Just do it. If you do it now, the blue team doesn't have the health bars to contest your tower. Just do it. He's
Jin,
walking away.
no!
He's walking away.
A lot of money, man.
Oh no, right, the Yasuo out comes down. Last breath is gonna be ineffective to say the least as blue team stays alive. A good spear lands onto the Mordekaiser. It's still a very, very tanky boy. He will stay alive just for a moment longer. But yeah, where's the Jin? Come on, hello. Hachijo. Hachijo. No last breath. If you last breath there, they would have died, but unfortunately that was not the case. You can see the Jin is doing his utmost best to try and do something, but unfortunately you have no damage because you only have BF sword and you haven't reset yet. So just push the tower and we'll be fine. Not Rogue might just be looking to go for another reset. Actually will pick up one kill onto the Quid, will pick up the one onto the Corki as well. Nicole G might also die, but that tower is thinking about picking up the Yasuo, will not do so. And the Rakan will fall. The first brick will go down as well. Second one is now on the menu. The
Jin?
Jin with the ultimate under the turret. Is this finally the reset? This is the way to do it. The ultimate, the flash under the turret to pick up 2 turret shots and the execute, doing it with style.
I don't know if that is style or just for the comedy effect.
It's the style. The package is into the back. Nebus is here with Huna. It looks like they might pick up the ace, not Rogue, the last to fall. Nidalee is on her way, but not sure what she can do.
Oh, that was one long engage. Honestly, I just wanted to see more coordination. Like we saw from red team, they have the tools. We saw Nar go in, but then Yasuo tends to overstep first, and then they didn't get the wombo combo off. But I guess it doesn't matter. They managed to get the first turret, second turret, almost got it in hit, but it was a good time to reset anyway.
You know what I would like to see? The
An
game.
actual game,
The
yeah.
game, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
server issues, what can you do, right? We're pausing exactly at 14 minutes. It is the server issue, it's not an issue with the players, not with us. So we can't really do much as sit here and listen to this lovely Howling Abyss music.
The soundtrack.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay. So you can get on board with that, but you can't get on
Yeah,
board
it's great
with
music.
KDA
Yeah.
and Giants.
Because this music is good.
oh, whoa.
Game message box caption read replay fail. And it looks like we will not be able to go back into game. So if production can just hop on over back to us or something. We'll try to get that sorted as soon as we can. Get word of what exactly just happened. I'm not sure if the game actually finished on the
Mm.
player's side or if it was
Mm.
just the replay going
Yeah,
boom.
we'll have to check on that.
But yeah, actually, you know what? If we can actually swap over to the game screen, we can see that the game actually did finish.
Yeah, because I think we see some completed items.
Yeah, we finished at 15:59 and we paused at 14, so we missed like sort of 2 minutes of the
Mhm,
game.
mhm.
And yeah, try to piece together the story of what happened here, I guess.
Well, Jin definitely bought. So
Yeah, he bought some stuff,
congratulations.
right?
Yeah.
Who won though? We actually don't know who won.
completed Infinity Edge. Yeah, actually we can't tell from the spectator screen who won.
Production, if you can tell us who won, that would be nice. We can hop over and check on damage. Really briefly, look into Quinn is clapping because obviously Quinn is like the third best champion in the game, no question, right? Yes.
I'm surprised though that Quinn with the poke runes, the poke keystone, right? No press the attack, no conqueror, but it was, I don't know, just surprising to be. But I mean, then again, it was a lethality build,
Hmm.
so I guess
It
lethality just went all into that. You compare to the Jin who didn't build lethality and went for your normal 80 carry build.
She went for the poke keystone, right? But she didn't play
Yes.
the poke phase style. She
Exactly,
just went
exactly, yeah.
in like a mad woman anyway. And well, the damage numbers speak for themselves. And we do have an update from production. The red team did win. So Jin going back to reset. Good.
Yeah,
Good
well,
play. That was the move.
It was the winning move for
That
Red
was the
Team.
way,
Yeah,
you know?
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter whether Nar came back or not. It was just Jin. You spent your $5,000, 5,000k gold, and yeah, it paid off.
Absolutely. And not sure when the next game is gonna be, but it's gonna be in about 5 minutes. Thank you, production. And we're just gonna go to a short break to sort of process all of what just happened. Hopefully, server issues get
Yeah.
solved. And you know what else is good at processing? Intel processors. Thank you to our sponsors, Intel, Supersolid, Yahoo, and Dreamcore once again. And yeah, we're gonna go for a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
above the sea, and this story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say?
Hello everyone, welcome back to FSL Solos ARAM Philippines. I always forget the name and it is a mouthful, don't know why. Once again, I'm joined by TaniaMae. You can find us at our respective social medias down below. Not here, somewhere else. Well, what's your social media? I guess you have to share.
TaniaMae.
TaniaMae,
Wow.
wow. You can find me
Amazing.
at SpoodsLol on both of us are on Twitter, I think.
Yes.
Right. Don't flame me because I don't like KD and True Damage. But anyway, we do have the champion select. It's not a draft. It is going to be all randoms.
Yeah.
So look at the champions. We sort of discussed this already. Red team is the evil team against
Because the
blue team, which is
Teemo
Demacia.
and Shaco
Right.
and all the invisible things that could kill you.
Yeah, but Brom isn't evil.
Oh yeah, I mean Braum is completely wholesome,
I mean,
but
Thresh is evil, but
yeah. Well,
Jace
he
is
took
just-
someone's wife.
yeah, Jace is just he gave it back though. Give it back. Fine. Give it back. It's all good. But blue team is Demacia, so they got that comp going for them.
Yeah, we see another Yasuo who can combo with Jarvan, so that's
Mhm.
gonna be and Poppy too, right?
Poppy 2 with the dash and Ultimate is very, very difficult to time right because like
Mhm.
after a split second they go
Yes.
untargetable.
Yes.
So not so much the ult, but the E definitely, and the W, the sit fast presence as well.
Mhm. That's gonna be fun. So more combos for Yasuo. Unfortunately, even though we saw in the last game Yasuo and Nar, we expected them to combo a little bit more, but it didn't happen.
I mean, if Nara's not in the game,
Oh
I
well.
mean, if she's just not in the game, there's
Yeah.
not much possibility of a combo there, right?
Yeah. Well, now there are more people in the game,
Right.
who hopefully will stay in the game, and a lot more combos. Yasuo also no Spirit Blossom this time.
So they lost the Sting game. They have Badlands Baron Rumble.
Ooh, Badlands. I don't even know what that skin is. Wow.
It's
Never saw it before.
Baron Rumble of the Badlands.
Very badass, have to say. Well, whatever the case is, it's gonna be up to Rumble to land a really good out onto all those squishy champions on the red team.
Not feeling the best of your Poppy here. There aren't really many dashes that you can deal with. You got Thresh's follow up on the death sentence, as well as Jace's to the skies, and
that's right.
Braum has a dash, but he doesn't really use that around enemies.
Mhm.
So we'll see how it goes.
When blue team definitely has to pay the tax, right? They have to buy the Oracle's
Yeah.
elixir because
There's no way you don't.
it's so annoying to play against Shaco and Timo.
Yeah, and they're both going Dark Harvest as well.
Evil, I tell you, evil. Look at all the evil faces on the red
Jace
side.
goes for the most
Yeah,
evil
yeah.
shit as well.
And yeah,
I mean, they're both evil because Demacia's evil.
are they?
Yes. Have you read the lore?
But they look so noble.
no,
Look
they're-
at how
but they're
noble they
evil.
look there.
They're evil. Poppy is fine because Poppy's adorable, but the rest of them are evil.
Well, we'll see which team takes the win for being more evil, I guess.
Yes, they're all evil, and we are on to the Howling Abyss. Praying for no server issues this time.
Yes, for sure.
Get that out of
Hopefully
here.
nobody gets disconnected either.
Don't
so-
say the word. It will
Oh,
make it worse.
oh, feels
Yes.
bad. Okay.
That is
I'll
thresh.
touch wood now.
Yes, touch the. Is the table made of wood? I don't know, but I think it's plastic. Ah, doesn't matter. The Thresh has an arcane comment, so yeah.
Actually, for Thresh and ARAM, sometimes you see them go the AD carry kind of
Sure.
build. Attack speed, I don't know, but it looks like it probably isn't since it is a comet.
Wait, did Huna play Quinn last game?
Was it Huna who was on Quinn?
Maybe she just runs arcane comment and everything.
Because it's ARAM, and she's like, oh, whatever,
It's
just
arcane comment. Can't
yeah.
be bothered with changing the keystone. No slacking this time though. Both teams are gonna be on to about equal footing. Nobody's in the bush. The dragon lads. I forgot the name. What's dragon? What was Jarvan's weapon? It's
I just call it a javelin. That might not be
Okay.
right either, but it looks like one.
it has a name.
It does?
It does. In the law, it does have a name. I
Wow.
just don't remember what
You
it
are
is.
so updated with the law.
It's my department. Let's go. I'll try to think of it. It's like we'll see how it goes. Oh, we saw the split screen there. We are back. So
Yeah, bush control over to red team.
Una's taking a bit of damage, but the Shaco boxes the attacks cannot be paid just yet. So red team will have a bit of an advantage in terms of zoning for now. The death sentence will land onto the Yasuo.
Brom?
Okay, fine, he's
Where-
fine. He's probably the wall came up on the wrong side, but he's fine. You know, both these teams don't really have damage early on, so it's just gonna be
Yeah.
like a wet noodle fight for a little while.
That's true. And I mean, as the game goes on, the question is, who's gonna be able to kill Garen, right? He's gonna be so unkillable in these ARAMs.
Yeah. If he gets a hit, Garen is just unkillable, basically. Just a pain in the bottom to deal with.
As expected, Shaco as well as Timo are just going straight up AP. Jace going for the lethality build. So looks like the two supports will be true supports this game, Braum and Thresh.
Yeah, they're chilling, but the question then comes down once again to where does the damage come from? Like, obviously, you know, Timo and Shaco. Shaco doesn't really do all that well in the late game because he get a hit early. Timo's alright with the traps, but that's gonna be mitigated with the attacks later on as well, which just leaves the Jace.
Yeah, it's all on Jace.
isn't really the best carry. He's a shorter range than the traditional ADCs, just like the Gnar is that we saw in the previous game.
And
So,
he's out of
yeah.
mana, by the way.
You have no
You
mana!
have no mana.
You have no mana! But yeah, right now it's just gonna be a little difficult for Red Team. I'm not sure if I subscribe to the AD carry build for Thresh, but still. Obviously, this point is you go AD and attack speed on Braum, and he just punches people
Oh,
with the door.
Braum?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you go crit Braum and you delete everyone. Please don't do that.
I see.
Please don't do that in solo queue. Please don't. Please just don't. Right? Anyway.
Also want to talk about how maybe some minus healing items need to come in, because Garen obviously is gonna heal up from those bushes and staying still, and
Wait, you mean you don't go? You mean you don't go Tear of the Goddess on Garen?
oh,
I think that's like the core item, isn't it?
oh really?
Yeah.
I see. Really good insight here, Spoods.
Top tier analysis. Let's go. No fighting just yet though, so we're just sort of just filling time because
Yeah.
it's difficult.
And they
It's
don't
anyway.
have they don't have much damage. Everyone's looking for 6 and
Oh.
for the first
Ooh.
back at the least.
Yeah, that's basically what we're looking for. Red team with the 6 first. So the team mushrooms are going to be an issue. Blue team hasn't had the opportunity to back and pay the tax just yet. Ooh, that's a bit of damage. Oh wait, that's a shaky clone. He has no armor. The wind wall will block just about something. Last breath will come down. That is the blue team looking for an engage. The Cataclysm is there though, and it's going to be first blood going over to the Thresh. Equalizer will equalize that. Just about enough, but red team, they are the ones having to run away. The Shaco's trying to do what he can, but he has no damage just yet. Death Sentence will pull the Rumble under turret, but that's not just going to be enough to kill him. Will the Shaco be there, though? It looks like he will. The shutdown comes through, and it's going to be red team with the delayed ace.
That was a good equalizer from Rumble, but obviously couldn't do that much in terms of damage. Yandris is not yet here. It's on the way though, already bought the components for that on the first back. And I have to say, I mean, this Rumble skin just makes him look rather big, right? Like, it
Yeah.
feels like the hitbox is a lot bigger.
It's the evil Rumble skin. I mean, technically.
Yeah.
But these wind walls have been really good from SDEM. I think that's how you say it. SDEM. The wind walls have been great. Has blocked a lot of crucial death sentences and Shaco boxes over the past few. Well, not just fight, just skirmishes overall. Just overall in the game, right? So it's good to see that proper wind wall usage. You know.
Also, being a bit defensive, first item buy is a Merc Threats for
Oh, yeah.
Yasuo. And I'm surprised not prioritizing the Phantom Dancer. Looks like it might be Infinity Edge first.
Iceborne Gauntlet as well for the Poppy is unusual to say the least. I don't think you ever go Iceborne Gauntlet on the Poppy. But it does
Probably
give
on Summoner's Rift, but
not on Summer's Rift, right? Well, it gives her more damage, right?
Mhm.
Because of the Sheen. Well, how do you say it? The Sheen passive? I think that's how you say
Shin
it.
proc, I
Sheen
guess.
proc, I
yeah.
guess, yeah, fair enough. And also buffs up that tankiness that she does have.
But they don't have. I mean, okay, it's just Jade, so I expect that they would go for more magic resist after this.
Ooh, threading the needle with the Thresh. That takes some skill to hit nobody in that group of 5.
You can see pings coming down. The blue side really want to wombo combo with all their ultimates, so they
Yeah.
have to wait for each other. I think that's wise.
I mean, I think yeah, that's their basic win condition, right? If you're looking for team fights, you want to focus in on the ultimates, the huge ultimates that blue team does have. Good call on the pings.
You can see a line of mushrooms already waiting. So red team want to lure them out.
Yeah, it's blue team. They're not falling for it. They're chilling. They know that the mushroom threat is there. They know that the box threat is there as well. They're just not falling for it. They're just gonna farm up. They're gonna wait to hit their power spike. They're gonna wait for the ultimates before they go in. And the death sentence lands onto the Poppy. It's gonna be disastrous for the blue team. They were doing so well, but they are going to die. That's 2 kills already. The Poppy and the Yasuo going down. Blue team, they cannot afford to continue. They cannot afford to look for the re-engage as the threat of the mushrooms is still there.
Thinks Poppy's ultimate was not up yet that fight, so
Oh,
oh.
oh. It's happening again! Oh,
Oh,
okay, we're back, we're back.
okay.
Alright, and if you saw in the chat, the Oracle's Elixir did get picked up by the Yasuo and the Poppy on the back. So they should just about be alleviating the threat of the Mushroom and the boxes for, I'm not sure how long it lasts, actually, 180 seconds, right?
I
Either
think
there or
so.
5 minutes.
I actually don't
It's
really
either
know.
3 or 5 minutes, one of those. Nice win wall. Didn't block anything, but it's a win wall.
So I guess they're gonna have a lot of value from the oracles because it's gonna be clearing boxes as well as mushrooms.
They have to clear it though, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, if you know where it is and you still walk
Oh,
over it, which is
yeah.
definitely still a possibility, or if you get hooked over it like this Rumble is doing, and you get baited onto it like they're doing now, the Cataclysm is there, the final breath will come through as well. Blue team looking like the stronger ones in this engage as they are just dashing through the entirety of Red team. They're gonna slay. Wait a minute, the Yasuo's is actually gonna be the one going down. Iconic She will not find anything on the backside of the fight.
I mean, even if they walk over it, right, Garen's perfectly happy to do so because he can just regen again. So
True.
he led the way and Jarvan saw the opportunity onto Teemo.
Yeah, I think that was a good engage actually, all things considered.
Definitely.
Looked a little sketchy with the start of the death sentence being knocked on.
Just reset, reset, it's fine. Yep.
Was that a flash for Teemo going onto the resetting Garen?
I call Worth.
Alright,
Okay.
we take those. Garen now has Black Cleaver as well. He's ramping up, right?
Yeah.
He's Garen. He's
Yeah.
going to be difficult to deal with later on either way. He's a brain dead champion. He does Garen things.
Yeah, more merc threats also on the side of blue team, recognizing that they really need it.
Ooh. Especially reverse sketchy. I mean, he has been landing good potential hooks. He's been fishing very well. It's just that Yasuo has been mitigating that very well as well. Now Myron's gonna pick
Oh.
up the kill onto Nebus on the Poppy. Not sure how that transpired. I think it was the poison. A blue team, they just can't walk out from under turret.
Also interesting that a lot of the players here took Ignite. You know, 2 on red side and 2 on blue side. It's not something you see commonly in ARAM.
No snowballs.
Yeah,
Garen
no,
has snowball, Yasuo has snowball. This is
yeah,
fair
you
enough.
expect Poppy maybe to have
Yeah.
a snowball as well, and Jarvan for that matter, so that they can engage better. But you know, he invested Flash, Cataclysm in that last fight.
Threading the needle once again. It's not much happening right now. It's just a bit of a siege, well, an attempted siege. I think blue team is doing pretty well in defending. I mean, it's not like red team has much ability to push anyway. They're not a very good siege team, and Ray Ray looks like he's just gonna go for the reset here.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Garen's gonna get hooked up. This one they're gonna go in for. The equalizer will be used. Now Cataclysm in the back line. Oh lord, that was a lot of damage coming in from the Yasuo as well. But the Thresh will pick up the double kill onto the Yasuo. It looks like Nebus is gonna go down as well. Shirokani is the last one alive for the blue team and is forced to just run away.
That was so unfortunate. The Rumble's ultimate equalizer was just not placed properly. Jarvan went in, Poppy also comboed, but equalizer was just off. It wasn't lined up. It was actually much further back. So I think it only hit like one person, right?
Yep.
Instead of the full combo.
And I mean, fair enough, it was a counter engage from the blue team, but it was the initial engage coming in from the death sentence from the Thresh. And red team, they made the best out of it. They got a bunch of kills, they get the turret off the back of it. Well done, well played.
I want to see whether blue team invests in Aegis into Locket, because that would be very valuable against this team. Probably Poppy or even Jarvan could get it.
Definitely a possibility we have to look out for.
But I don't get it. Why is Poppy building more armor? I'm so confused.
It's lethality, Jace.
Yeah, but it's what?
That's the only reason I can give you, by the way. It's lethality, Jace.
And so you ignore the Timo and the Shaco.
Timo, what's that? He's too short. I can't see.
Hey, Poppy is equally
Hi.
short.
Oh, that's true. He's scared of being kicked, right? He's scared of being kicked away. Alright, that's another death sentence, but they're on the tower, you're not gonna go for that.
Yeah, but it means that if Poppy goes in, they just melt her
Oh,
really
oh, oh.
fast.
And
Yeah,
never
look
mind.
at the damage. Look at that's almost half health gone. Poppy,
about half,
you
yeah.
need to buy some magic resist.
It's not happening just yet. Let's check on the gold. Who has the most gold? Jace needs to back. Timo should
Shaco.
back as well.
Shaco hasn't
Oh,
died.
wait a minute, Shaco, 6,000,
Yeah.
hang on. Yeah, the Shaco is not gonna be doing much damage. Not at all.
So Thresh already got Locket. You know, going full support here. I think it's working out.
It absolutely is. Thresh is really good at threading the needle. Should become a seamstress?
Seamstress?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just a very slow, methodical gameplay. And as soon as I say that, the ultimate comes down. That's going to be Glacial. I forgot what the name is, but they're going in. And that is what's important. The Cataclysm is there. This is the textbook engage coming in from the blue team, or the re-engage rather. It looks like the red team are the ones finding the beneficial engage in the first place. And it's going to be a triple kill for this support building Thresh. It's not the best champion you want the gold to be on. The Shaco has still not died. Oh man, Rumble is going to be the next one on the menu. The Flay goes in the wrong direction, but the kill goes in the right.
Yeah, Yasuo went down way too fast that fight, and then after that Rumble was kind of like, oh no, I'm the only one who can do damage, and oh, it looks like the
He's
reset
gonna
is
die.
coming in.
It's happening. Oh no,
Oh.
he doesn't get the execute. Huna? Huna? Ah, well. There's gonna be a bunch of shutdowns coming in from the blue team, but interesting in this about blue team is that they just reset, so they can't go back and buy anything yet.
Yeah, but here they can clear out all the mushrooms and
Jarvan
all
just
the
walked over.
yeah, well, whatever. Nobody saw that. It's fine.
Oh yeah, what? Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Gotta be careful.
Don't do tax evasion, guys. Right now it's gonna be a bit of a missing the Husky there. It's not good. And Braum is looking pretty tanky. We saw him just weather a bit of a storm there in the front line with the Timo. Chimkin Cubes running away as well. Blue team have to disengage just a little while, and I think red team have sufficient damage to look for something or another soon. TM.
Yeah, they definitely have the push coming in. So want to look at what Shaco bought. Lots of AP items. Luden's finished. Opted to go for the early magic pen.
Oh, look at that poke damage from the Jace. Jeez.
He's gonna get the inhib for free, I guess.
They go in for this. It looks like the answer is yes. The Poppy with the ultimate will be used, but the Poppy just instantly gets shredded like you said. And it's going to be a 4v5. The hooks don't stop landing. The Thresh goes in. Now red team, they want to end the game right here, right now. Redemption will come down for the red team, and it looks like that will be all she wrote, but they're under turret. Doesn't look like it will matter. However, it's going to be 4 people on the Nexus turrets. It looks like the Nexus will not be long for this. Well, the kill score is 12 to 24. It was a very, very textbook example of how to play an ARAM game if you are in Korea. We aren't in Korea though, which means we have to have a little bit of a fiesta at the end if anything. Nebus will go down, just petting the enemy team's KDA a little bit as them trying to do what she can. They actually might be able to turn this around actually, as the Garen is just doing Garen things. We brought this up. Garen's pretty busted in the late game. And it looks like they will just about be able to defend. Myron will be the next one going down. And I tell a lie, they're not going to end the game just yet. The kill score will just keep on climbing.
No,
We are an LCK yet.
They
nothing to
didn't
worry.
have the AD to end the game. You know, not enough attack speed. It's gonna be AP champions trying to hit a Nexus.
See, if Braum went full AD here, he will win this fight. I'm just saying.
You're giving viewers very sketchy advice.
I'm just saying, you should go full AD Braum in solo queue. Take it from me.
No, don't take anything from
Take it from
Spoods,
me.
no.
I built Tear of the Goddess first in ARAM.
On
Woohoo!
Garen, right?
Yeah, on Garen. That's like a
Yeah.
core item. I don't know why I hate so much. Obviously, core item. Yeah, so you have Oracle's Elixir. What in the world are you doing? Snowball?
Well, even Braum has snowball, so he's playing a very aggressive Braum. You know, he wants to engage.
Yeah, so if he was AD Braum, he would win the game,
Oh,
right?
No. And Timo has heal. Okay.
Yeah. He's evil. He wants to stay alive so he can continue spreading his evilness.
I don't understand Poppy's build though.
I don't think any of us understand Poppy's build, but I don't understand this fight either. It looks like blue team are the ones that are starting it off, but they are the ones that are getting melted right now. They're walking into middle of Timo Shrooms and Shaco boxes. Will they be able to do anything? Looks like the answer is no. Shaco's just basically ignored the entire fight, just walked straight at the Nexus, and it looks like that is finally going to be the end of this game. Fortunately, we're able to witness the end of this one. It's going to be 17-30. Red team picking up the win.
Congratulations to Red Team. Well played, you know, going for standard support builds and doing their job. They really played around the Jace very well. Maybe you can take a look at his damage later, probably the highest in the game. Unfortunately for blue team, they did not manage to pull off the combo. Again, we saw Rumble's ult just come out like right at the end of it, not together with Jarvan and Poppy. And Poppy's build, man, that gave me nightmares.
What is the build? Hang on, let's look at that build really quickly. It's Iceborne Gauntlet, right?
And
Dead Man's Place. So the only MR item
yeah.
is
But
shoes.
yeah, the shoes.
And let's take a look at yes, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's great. All right, fair enough then. Yeah. Well, stuff happens. Is there anything else you want to add at the end of this interesting game in this middle
It
of
is
this
definitely
interesting
very
day?
interesting. Well, always take a look at your opponents, right? That's the lesson here. You don't just open the tab and build your recommended builds. You gotta see whether they're AP or AD and adapt from there.
That's fair enough. I mean, I still think, you know, going armor into Jace is not the worst case in the world, especially when the Shaco didn't actually reset until like at the end of the game. So yeah, we it's a stylistic decision, shall we
Okay,
say?
everything is style, guys.
Stylistic
Yep.
decision. You know, it's ARAM. You're here to have fun. It's nice to have a break from, you know, the playoffs race that is happening all over the world right now
Mhm.
that I'm sure everybody's enjoying.
Yep.
Well, we'll be going for a short break. We will be bringing you the third game of FSL Solos ARAM Philippines. When we come back, special thanks to our sponsors Intel, Dreamcore, Yahoo, and Super Solid. And yeah, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes.
sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a dark
Why, hello there. Welcome back to our show with a very excited TaniaMae. And
Oh,
if we
yes.
go over to our draft, we'll see why. That is going to be Yone that has been randomly assigned to not Rogue.
I'm
Wow.
so excited about that.
Yes, so please give us a rundown on Yone because honestly, since he's not enabled literally anywhere else, I have no idea what he does. Well, that's not true, but you know.
Yeah.
Tell us what he does, right? I totally didn't just Google what he does like 5 minutes ago. Nah, none of that.
Yeah, he is the latest League of Legends champion. He's played as a skirmisher or assassin. That's what they like to categorize him as. And I've also been watching Faker play a lot of Yone and
Ooh.
solo queue.
You mean Abadage?
Oh. No, Faker, okay?
Okay.
I voted for Faker.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see him. In ARAM, of course, it's a little bit different. He is very dependent on his E skill, where he detaches from his body, and that's where he deals a lot. Okay, you're giving me a weird face, but yes, he leaves his spirit or his body behind, you know, whatever you want to call it, and he does damage through the E. He can also bridge a lot of distances using his ultimate
Sure.
with the E. As well as the Q, because if you get 2 stacks of the Q, Mortal Steel, he can also, you know, swish and knock up enemies.
Swish.
Swish. I like to say swish. I mean, the animation looks like a swish.
Fair enough. Not
Yeah.
gonna judge.
And
Swish.
you know, one of the key plays that Faker did was to jump in between 2 turrets using all these abilities, and basically his team and solo queue got an ace. So I'm pretty excited to see Yone finally in ARAM.
Yeah, this is the
Dream
champion.
come true.
This is the champion that got a pentakill at level. What was it? No, it was like 5 minutes in. It was 10 minutes in. He gets a pentakill, 1v5. Definitely not overtuned. No, sir, not at all.
No, not at all. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
Obviously,
Riot obviously knows what they're doing. I mean, they have Lilia and then they have Yone.
200 years.
Mm. But well, on
But
the side of the red team, so red team's the one with Yone. They also have Lulu for support, so maybe she's gonna prop up the Yone or maybe even Jarvan when they go in. And the people that's gonna hang back, Brand as well as Valkos. So expect a lot of poke coming in from them. On the side of blue, you know, it's gonna be all in. You know, from what we're seeing, Alistar is gonna jump in, Set as well. And I think my eyes are gonna be on Zed because
Yeah.
it is Lulu versus Zed. So I mean, as a support main, you know, immediately I'm like, oh, Lulu's the one that needs to watch out for Zed when he jumps in and tries to execute the back line. So I want to keep an eye on whether she polymorphs him and shields the right person.
Absolutely, and now if you can see on the draft, if we just quickly fade into that, the spectator delay is still on 0, so I'm not quite sure what the issue is. I'm actually not sure if we quit spectating and if we go back, if they'll let us back in. I don't know how to try, but if production tells me to try, I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I hope our fate is not sealed by this.
Yeah, I mean, like you were excited to see Yone, right? It's like
Oh man.
Philippines just like, oh, she's excited, eh? Nah, none of that. I mean, we ain't doing it. But fill time. I'm trying to get the client up. Come on, talk about.
Well,
The
I
cow or
can't
something.
even. Oh, the cow, the Alistar.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's purple.
obviously,
Does he taste purple?
obviously he has to use the skin, right? There's only one valid Alistar skin in this entire game.
Yeah, because if you don't use the skin, you're purple, and then Lulu will want to taste the purple, and then you will die because Lulu will kill you so that she can taste the
I'm
purple.
not sure we went down that route, but okay, whatever you say,
It's,
Spoods.
it's just how it works. It's the
You-
circle of life.
You're the king of lore. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
She has to taste the purple. That's how it goes.
How does purple taste like?
Taste purple. Okay, so purple tastes like, you know, it's like a mixture of red and blue.
Wow. My
Color
mind
casting.
is blown.
I'm color
Oh,
casting.
you are.
I'm
co-
color
oh.
casting. All right, okay,
Oh,
we're actually jumping right
yes.
into game, so get
Awesome.
production just swap us over. We're already 1 minute in, but we have not yet missed anything, so woohoo. Good for that.
Lots of purple I see on the screen.
Yeah, Lulu's having a great day. She's chilling. Oh boy, I'm seeing you jump all over the place and I'm already tilted.
Well, Zed is gonna get poked down to half health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Vel'Koz is, you know, the ARAM champion. Just throw out your Qs and basically everything,
Yeah, that's
right?
basically what's happening right now. Haymaker already being used to keep the set alive. I mean, well, not alive, but topped up. He's just getting continuously poked down. And playing set in ARAM is just a very, very sad affair. I mean, you have no range. You have to run up to everyone to basically do anything. And before level 6, you don't have a way to engage either.
Yeah, I mean, for blue team, they don't have range, right? But
Yeah.
they do spike at level 6. They're gonna have to scale as well. If you talk about GP, he needs items, echo at the same time. The only AP source of damage on blue team. So we're just gonna have to wait, and I think they're being very patient, just trying to absorb some of the poke already half health on
Trying
3
their
of their
best, yeah.
champions. Yeah, this is them doing their best, you know. We can't expect anything more.
Absolutely, just the champion's not the best for early game, but they'll certainly have a bit more of a leg to stand on once we get later on. But right now, it is going to be the red team's game all the time, and the knockup will come through for the Yone. As the engage is called, parallel convergence will just stun up 3. Good work by the Echo to disengage for his team. Is red team done? It looks like they're done.
Do you know that it's called Yone, not Yone?
I know, but it's easier for me to say Yone instead of Yone in the team fight.
Why?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Spood.
Thank you, TaniaMae.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm still trying to think of what Jarvan's lance is called. You know what? Fill time. I'm gonna find out.
He is using a nice Dark Star skin. I approve
Yes.
of that. It's not the summer one where
It's
he
purple.
builds a sand castle, but this one is purple.
It is purple. Yes, he's just buffing the Lulu.
I want to point out also that Brand started with a tier, which I'm not sure
Woo!
I agree with
Woohoo!
because
Represent.
it completely, you know, decreases his damage early game, which is what Brand is supposed to do. Vel'Koz, however, did not go for the tier, and he's doing a lot more.
It looks like they're looking for a fight. The set is doing something, but here's the death rate. The set is the first one to go down. Not sure why he was standing up that far ahead. Alistair being forced to flash rather out from the Cataclysm. Will just be the disengage. Now that's going to be an Alistair without flash. It's going to decrease the ability for the cow to go in.
He did take Hex Flash though.
Oh, that's true.
But you're right, like why was Alistair and Set, you know, playing so far up? They are still level 5 at that point in time. Now they've hit level 6, but without the flashes, it's gonna be a little bit dampening on their engage.
The lance is called Drake Bane, by the way. Fun fact.
I
Drake
don't know
Bane.
that. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you.
It's information that you'll never, ever, ever need in your life. But I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Maybe we'll need it, and maybe we'll know more once the Riot Games animated series, was it? That was
It's gonna
delayed.
Yeah, but it's gonna be in Piltover, so it really won't matter for Demacia.
Well, maybe there might be some crossover, who knows?
Sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure the first one's gonna be in Piltover, but they're looking to like move it across regions.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
hopefully.
But yes, could be interesting. Can we get some Noxus stuff, please, Riot? I know. I mean, I know Ionia sells. Like, I bought the skins, but please. Oh boy, Bran, you shouldn't be walking into the bush
Oh,
like that. The set
set.
is hiding there. Haymaker without the grid will do nothing. As the Yone's in the back, not rogue, marked up by the Z. Will try to get out, but he's going back in again. What does this champion do? Hugify will knock up some people, and the red team, it's gonna be looking to continue the fight. As they jump in and they jump out. The Echo in the backline will just die. And looks like they win the fight off Yone.
Feels bad for Set, you know. The reason why he was playing so far out
Right.
is obviously he wanted to out someone back into his team, but he got instantly polymorphed. And honestly, luckily for Yone, he used the E at a really odd position, but Lulu was there to ult him when he went
Right.
back, even though he found himself, you know, 1v3. So, yeah.
Yeah. Lulu MVP. If you buff her with the purple, she carries the game. That's how it goes.
Looks like resets are just gonna come in.
Yeah. It's just
Lulu should probably reset too, you know, no mana there.
yeah, the wave is in a good position.
Yep.
And they already have team members respawning, so it's alright. And the triple kills go over to the set. And again, the set is not the best champion in ARAM, so if you're red team, you're perfectly fine with this.
What he can look to do is probably go in with Snowball or even Flash and try an E to
Right.
get the stun off. But that's about it, really.
Yeah, that's his only
Yeah,
way
that's
of
his
doing
only
anything,
way of
right?
doing. And he also took Aftershock, not Phase Rush, which is what you usually see set players do in the support role. So that's gonna lower his speed of it and give him a little bit more tankiness, but it's so conditional on landing the stun.
Yeah, and if you don't land the stun, guess what? You die.
Yeah,
You
do-
really need the haymaker to
basically,
keep yourself
yes.
alive.
Yeah.
It's a very dead cow. Lulu walked over and just taste the purple. That tastes purple now. Anyway.
It's just tough for blue team. You look at the items. Echo hasn't even completed Rod of Ages, and it's
Right.
already like almost 10 minutes. You know, I am not so sure if that's the best item to go.
Brad has Morellonomicon. That was fast.
I guess he saw Alistar and
Yeah.
I mean
Alistar
it's
GP.
okay. It's an okay item, but this tier
I'm
is
just
still
saying it's
there.
fast.
This tier is
Fast
still
build,
giving
yeah.
me a lot of tears.
He's chilling. Look. Oh wait, we can't look right just yet as words come on, come out. The Cataclysm is there, and Death Ray was used as well. And blue team just being exploded by the red team right now. They're just continuing to push. It's gonna be Echo and Alistair looking to defend. It's gonna be a few more seconds before the rest of the team respawns. Will it be enough for red team to find anything else? They're looking for it. Not Rogue is past the turret. But Lulu is here to back him up. This is very, very deep. Death Mark is there. Lulu, you gotta get out. Double turret shot will seal the fate of the Yone. If he does die. Will this turret die though? It looks like the answer is no. Haymaker comes down, will kill the Echo, and the Vel'Koz is trying his very, very best. But that turret is still on some HP. Let's actually take a look here.
I would say that's just Yone things, trying
55
to
health.
dive between a lot of structures
Yeah.
and not getting the actual objective, which was the second inner turret. But I guess it's fine.
Yeah, that was a good re-engage coming in from blue team. Personally, I would have focused the tower a little bit more, but whatever. We did just briefly hover over the brand, Tear the Goddess. It's about halfway there.
Wait.
Oh, what am I waiting
Look
for?
at what is next to the Tear of the Goddess.
Oh, the boots, eh?
No,
Yeah, the
the
boots.
the other thing. Oh my gosh! Why? Why is he getting a catalyst and a Tear? Oh,
You seem like you're having fun.
okay. Let me just look at the Yone. Okay, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm just ignore
Okay,
brand.
no brand.
Yeah, no brand.
No
No
brand.
brand.
No
Okay.
brand. Right, no brand.
It's just a pot full of mana. What?
Yeah. And he's obviously trolling because he went for pink, which is like purple but troll. So like, yeah, he obviously didn't get the memo.
So look at his spells. They're not hurting.
He does no damage.
Where is the Leandris? Where?
It's gone.
Why do you need a catalyst and a Tear? Oh, okay. So it's gonna be on Vel'Koz and Yone to carry this, and Jarvan to get the engages off because we just can't look at Brand right now.
Brand, what's that?
I don't know. I don't
What's
know.
that? No bloody clue. As we are seeing a bit of a lull state. Obviously, blue team wanna do their very best to defend this tier 2 turret. Once it goes down, the inhibitor is exposed. So it's on 55 health. Literally, red team walks up and auto attacks it once it's dead. So they're trying their best to stop that from happening, but there it is. The tower goes down. Now the inhibitor is gonna be the next target that might be available. Do blue team have the means to defend it?
Oh, Jarvan just got pushed away by Alistar.
It's not allowed.
Not allowed.
And it looks like red team, they're doing a very good job of just zoning blue team away. Or is it blue team being a little scared of the poke coming through? I guess they're sort of the same thing, right? But
Yeah, they're gonna have to find the right snowball. So eyes on Alistar and Set.
hit it.
Set is hovering, thinking about it. I
There's
can
no push,
feel
so
it.
there's no surprise coming through, right? He has to walk up, he has to flash with the Hex Flash, but... And yeah, this is basically what you would expect, right? The Alistar has to slave it, but the Death Ray is there, the Cataclysm will also be there for the combo. Now there is gonna be a Echo in the back line, but will just Chrono Break out. Now in the front line though is a Polymorph Yone, which did his best to try and kill people, but blue team, they're turning the game around off the back of the disruption of the Echo. The Echo is now once again in the front line. No Chrono Break this time, but he will not need it. Now the Vel'Koz looks like he's going to be the last one standing. Trying his best, but unfortunately you can't really do trigonometry under so much stress. That is a double kill for the Echo. Unfortunately dies at the end of the fight as well.
It's a good reset, but I have to say, good thing for blue team because I was watching very carefully and Lulu used Polymorph onto Set, which is not who you want to use Polymorph on in these fights.
Oh right, yes. She used Wild Growth onto the Yone. I got a little confused there. Yeah. Fun champion. Jump around. Why not? You thought Irelia was jumpy? Haha, guess again.
Yeah, a lot of people have expressed that they don't like to play against Yone because of the E. You know, he just jumps out, he does a lot of damage, and then he flies back. You can't really do anything about that, especially in a long lane like ARAM, right? It's even harder. At least Summoner's Rift, there are more angles to target him. But if red team continues to play like that, and if Lulu uses a Polymorph on a Set, which is, you know, arguably their tank, at this point in time, I would reckon that she should save it for Zed going in, for Echo going in.
Absolutely. Now we are seeing the siege restart. There could possibly be another engage coming up soon. Where are we looking for this to happen?
Snowballs, Flash.
Okay.
Flash is up on Set.
Okay.
Hex Flash for Alistar, so... Wait, Alistar has Heal and Hex Flash, not Snowball.
Yeah, that is
am
very...
So,
yeah.
Okay, delete it from my memory.
Alistair, what's that? It's a 4v4 here. 4v4 game, interestingly.
No
Now the two
wonder-
players just didn't connect. I don't know what happened there.
No wonder it's so tough, right, for
Right.
blue team to engage, and no wonder we see Set doing his best, trying to fling someone back, but has not been successful so far this game.
He's mooing very loudly, but unfortunately he's mooing too far away from the enemy team. So he basically does nothing. Yeah. The Zed is trying to get his poke down, but red team is doing pretty well in absorbing the pressure, just not allowing the poke to come through. Not much damage. And even if the damage comes through, the Lulu is there, but we don't have time to talk about that, as the Haymaker, well, the Face Breaker, I think, actually comes down, but the Death Ray is there as well. Echo is forced to Chrono Breakout, so now this is a front-to-back team fight for the side of red team. Not Rogue will die in the backline. Shirokane looks like the next one on the menu. Red team, they're continuing the chase. They're continuing to look for this fight, but blue team might be too far away. The GP ult will come through, and it looks like it's gonna do just about enough to zone away the red team. They're looking for the disengage.
Zed just stepped too far, right?
Yeah.
The very start of the fight, it started because Zed just stepped up way too far. I think red team also knew that his W was down, that's why they decided to go all in on that. Could have been cleaner from red team. You saw Yone get not polymorph. You confused me. He got wild growth by Lulu, but had to go back from his E, so it wasn't like fully maximized. Ended up diving some towers, and well, I guess red team is just gonna reset and continue the push. That's what they have going for them.
That's what they've been doing basically all game, right? They've successfully forced away the blue team from basically doing anything. If you take a look on the map, the red team's tier 1 turret, I think, is actually in full health. Let me just actually check. Full health, yeah. So it is quite the dire situation for blue team. They basically never had a proper foothold in this game at all. The Death Ray will just make sure of that. Myron has already gone down. The Echo is the next one to fall. Well, no, the Set was actually the next one to fall. The Cataclysm is there. Actually, we'll just trap out red team for a little while. You gotta get rid of that. We'll actually do so. Shirokane on the cow will not survive either. It looks like it's just gonna be the victory lap for the red team. The inhibitor is still up. They gotta take it down again, but there are no champions alive. Only the Echo with no Chrono Break that is surviving to try to defend. Will parallel convergence do anything? It will stun up 2, and it looks like the Z has returned onto the map. They're looking for it. There is the damage, but unfortunately it is not enough. Will Phase Breaker be there for blue team? It looks like Haymaker might just be enough. I'm not sure about that. The ultimate comes through. The suplex got the Jarvan, but unfortunately for blue team, the set goes down as well. Looks like GP will do so as well. That's just gonna be the cow alive. I'm not sure if he has enough damage. The minions are there. It looks like Echo. This fight has been going for so long. The Echo might just respawn in time as well to try and defend. Now it's gonna be 2 versus 3, but blue team, theoretically, they have more active goal on the map. Now parallel convergence in the exact same play. We are rewinding time right now. The snowball comes through. Aika Ayaka will go into not rogue. The cow knocks him away. Where's the Echo? Oh, he's there. The parallel convergence. Whoa, will set up 2. Once again, the Zed's alive again. Oh my god, this fight is never ever ending. And the blue team, I think they will just about finally be able to turn it around. They are not going to lose the game just yet. They don't have a foothold in this game, but they are not going to give it up just yet.
Ooh.
Take it away, please.
There's not much to analyze there, to be honest. All I can see is that Zed just takes way too much damage.
Oh god, it's happening again. It's happening again. Welcome to Groundhog Day, ladies and gentlemen. The set is doing what he can. The early kills, the early triple kill, doing, well, paying dividends right now. He's 1v2ing. Will the Velcro survive? He will not. The Haymaker making sure of that. Now 2 people stuck in the Cataclysm, the Jarvan winning that fight. But look at the health bars. Blue team, I don't think they can look for another one like that.
Yeah, they were burning up from
Oh,
Bren and
oh.
denied.
Woo, that was so good.
Yeah.
Echo respawn again.
Honestly, all blue team needs to do now is just not get your set to, what, 1/4 health before the fight even starts. He's just been overstepping quite a bit. Not waiting for Alistar and Set, and Yone is angry.
He angry. He wants to go home. What's he doing in the Freljord? He doesn't have a shirt on. He's freezing to death. Get him out of here. Every time I see him go in, I get a little baited because I think that's gonna be a fight. He just eats out, and you know that's the end of that.
You
engage.
have to keep an eye on the E.
It's my first time casting Yoda. Give me a break. Oh,
I've been
snowball.
playing him, so
Snowball?
it's been quite fun.
Alright. I haven't played League much. I've been playing TFT.
Oh,
Yeah. I gotta get my Spirit Petals because I want my Cassie mode. You know, that's like the best champion in Spirit Blossom. You cannot change my mind.
is it not Ari? Hello?
Who's Ari?
Everyone has been going crazy about Ari.
If she had a longer dress, it would be more tasteful, and maybe I would like it better, right?
I see.
Yes.
You're a man of taste.
Why do you say it like this? Sounds so weird now.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
in the world?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Anyway,
Yes, we
anyway,
are
back
in
to the
same
game.
standstill in the game.
Yes. I don't like this game. It's not a very tasteful game. Especially with that fight. It was a bit of a fiesta. I'm sure we all know which fight I'm referring to. It's the one that went for 5 years.
Yeah, in fact, it's Velkos who bought the Leandris and not Bren. So, yeah, almost there, Bren. Almost there.
What's going on in this game?
You know, maybe he saw that there's a GP on the other side and they want to scale, and then he's
Oh,
like, okay,
really?
I can scale too. So, and oh, that went on for so long that the inhibitor is up. And red team is just gonna easily take that one down.
Yep, and where's my fight?
You can see how tough it is for Alistar without Snowball.
Basically can't go for an engage right now. Non-Rogue is in the backline once again. Been here for quite a while this game. Death Ray will come down again, but will not find a target. Zed will try to get out, will do so successfully. Now he's in the back of the fight, but he's very, very low. Red team is grouped up. Red team has gotten the kill. Zed is dead. And it looks like they will finally be able to end the game. Lulu trying to get onto the GP. Unfortunately, that did not taste purple. They will get the kill off the back of Elkos, and that is the Nexus. Finally, at 21 minutes, going boom.
Yeah, congratulations to red team, and I have to say, the lesson for this one is,
Is there really a lesson in this one?
I think so.
Okay, what is the lesson,
Please
Tania?
do not buy tier and catalyst. The Rod of Ages basically tier and Rod of Ages on brand at the same time.
Okay.
That is you're not a Nivea, you know.
Alright.
And we're just taking a look at the damage dealt, and obviously brand does what, 1/3 of Vel'Koz's damage as expected because of the items. And Yone was very well supported by Lulu, I have to say, so could have just gone in and whack a bunch of people and get out, and a lot of safety and insurance for Yone to perform here. So good job on red team.
Yeah, the Yone really tried to do his best. I think for a new champion, definitely did quite well in finding fights that they could take. There were a few oversteps, but I think at the end of the day, there was a very good performance on the Yone, which is admirable. It's a new champion, so good work.
Good work indeed. And for blue team, we had a GP without Triforce.
He went for
And
the IE first.
yeah, went for IE first.
And then went tanky.
And also an Alistar without Snowball, so we saw how difficult it was. It was really on Alistar and Set to engage for them, right? Unless they can catch out people with Echo's W, but that did not happen. I mean, Echo is not the best engager. You really have to look at Alistar to go out for this one for the blue team, but no Snowball, got a heal and flash. We saw how hard it was. And in the end, they fell because they couldn't get, some of the spells in order in the first place.
That's absolutely true. Is there anything you would like to add off the back of this game?
I just want to delete the brand build from my memory. That's all.
Okay, so
Okay.
the brand doesn't exist in
Yeah.
this game. So 5v4 and they somehow won. So
Good job. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Vel'Koz, for
well,
carrying.
Thank you,
Yes.
Vel'Koz. Thank you, Mr. Tentacle Man. And with that, we are gonna go for a short break. We will have the final game of our lovely tournament here. It's been a very wonderful day here at the FSL office, and we will see you in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? When the mist is all gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming from. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice. Left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and their story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? When the mist is all but gone, there's something inside the water. Don't know where they're coming.
Good day, welcome back to FSL Solos ARAM Philippines. I finally got that in my head. So we are loading on to the final game of the day. If we can just swap over to the draft very, very quickly, it is gonna be well, it's gonna be the draft. I mean, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah.
Yes.
How
we swap over to the draft, and
yes,
there we go. We
woo,
see the draft.
Yes, 100%. So,
Amazing.
have you enjoyed the games today?
I like to see Yone, that's for sure. And now
Yes.
we see Yasuo again.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say more fun, more wombo combos. We haven't actually seen a team pull off, a full 5-man wombo combo. And they have a potential to do it here.
They have like no knockups.
They have no knockups for Yasuo, yes. But they could chain their CCs.
Fair.
So we want to keep our eyes on Kaisa on the blue side.
Mm-hmm.
See whether she goes to pure AP build, because on ARAM, as everyone knows, she spams the W, right? And she
Right.
keeps spamming the W until you keep getting hit, you keep getting chipped down, and then they can go in. On the other side, on the red side, you have to keep your eyes on Kog'Maw. So is this person gonna go for an AP build or an on-hit build? Because that's gonna matter.
Yeah, I think in this composition, I think both
Yeah,
is
both of
sort of
them. Yeah.
okay.
So both Kai'Sa and Kog'Maw do have choices,
Mhm.
that's for sure. And the thing going for blue team is, of course, the ambulance of League of Legends is in the house. So Soraka right there. I think whether she goes AP or a more supportive build, it doesn't really matter. She's there to support them. And oh my goodness,
Looks
as
like
we
it's
go
AP.
into but when we go into the loading screen, we see Spirit Blossoms. 2 of them
Well,
actually.
no more loading screen
Oh.
for you.
Oh, Ari
Not
and
allowed.
Yasuo. So
None of them matter because it's not Cassiopeia. So
you're just
yeah,
you're just biased.
I'm not
but
bad.
hey,
It's
a
objective.
lot of people love that Ari skin.
Objective. Hang on, where's the area? Let me get the area.
Ooh, look at that. Is that a chroma too?
I don't know.
I thought she was originally. Yeah, I think
that
that might.
is a
Yeah.
chroma, yeah.
Wow, look at the texture on the tails and the details on her clothing, and yeah, wow.
Right, that's enough, Ari. We're looking at Kaisa.
Okay. Who is still in base?
They're chilling.
But yeah, I mean, on blue side, they have Renekton and Yasuo, who's gonna go in for the engage. Ari also can find some picks with her charm.
Sure.
And really, Soraka just needs to hang back, heal them. She might look to silence Riven when Riven wants to come in for the combo that could break up the chain of CC. Yeah, I mean, that's about it, right? I mean, we are Brand again, so hopefully they tuned in to the last cast. And yeah, we have Lost Chapter. And okay, almost froze
no,
there,
shh,
but
shh,
okay.
shh, nothing happened. Nothing.
However, I do want to point out that Kaisa and Ari both have tier.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Brand listened to you when the other team's like, that tier build? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it.
And we have another Rumble. Lots of burning up on the red side.
You know what?
Looking at the items, I would favor red side at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment for sure, but I think the meaning of these items coming through, the intention that blue team have for themselves is that they're looking to play for late game. Sure, Renekton doesn't scale all that well, all things considered, but if you're going for double tier, there's no choice but to just wait for late game, because right now you have no damage stats, but the Yasuo is the one who gets caught out. Now the Riven has jumped into the blue team, but will just about flash out, will get herself away, and it's just a testing of the waters. for both of these teams.
Kaisa with... Oh, she also did not take press the attack. Went for Dark Harvest instead. So not too clear whether this is going to be the AP or the AD build, because she could go Mana Mune as well. But we do confirm that Kog'Maw is on hit, because we see the attack speed item coming in.
Watch him just go AD attack speed. I mean, go AD crit now.
Yeah,
She's just not gonna respond.
yeah,
not gonna respond to that.
I've seen a lot of interesting builds this ARAM day we have today.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. You know what else is interesting? Intel, our sponsor, as well as the other ones that we have. Yahoo, Supersonic, and Dreamcore, we love them all. Just gonna give a quick shout out as the fight comes through now as well. It's gonna be first blood for the Rumble with the Flame Spitter. And Soraka, the ambulance, Wii U, has to make her way back to the hospital as the flash comes through to get her to safety. But it doesn't look like Red Team is ready to give it up just yet. But they look like they are gonna disengage for now.
Yeah, just as we were saying, the items here favor Red Team. They have straight up burst damage from Rumble, Brand, and Riven. And they do have Urgot as well to engage, so he's the one who started the fight.
I thought we. What do you say we were saying about? I thought we were saying about Intel, which is a very intelligent thing you did there. Is processing all the things that happened in that fight.
Yes, yes.
I'm just laying it on thick right now. You know what else is laying it on thick right now? It's the blue team, who are looking for to do something. The Steel Tempest will not do anything except get him killed. The ambulance not doing enough. Equalizer is there though. And the blue team, they are melting. Melting absolutely right now. But the Crocodile looked like he was going to do something, but unfortunately was not rather able to do anything. Shirokani surviving with a sliver of health. Tries to get away. Whether or not he actually gets away, a different story.
Yeah, that was classic Rumble play. Go in for the last shot on your flames and then use your shield to get out of turret. But yeah, it looks like a
Well, he's not going to survive. That's the story.
Might as well have just reset in the first place, but well. So
I think
everything...
he was trying to get off aggro so that he could get not shut down, but what the other executed, yes. But yes, continue your point.
Yeah, I mean, Soraka is the one with 3 kills on the blue team. And she's the one that needs to reset, to be honest. Look at her health.
Oh, the charm does find its way onto the Kog'Maw, but the Renekton trying to answer, try to continue the fight, did get stunned up, so it's not going to be a kill. I think the only one who died was the Soraka, just going back for the reset. It's just Luden's Echo first item. Oh boy, you love to see it.
I mean, honestly, even AP Soraka is fine in ARAM.
Okay.
It doesn't really change her the way that she will. I mean, I guess she is maxing E, right? If you're going AP, but she's still there to heal her teammates. I just want to see whether Kog'Maw can, avoid the charm, because we saw that it looked like a replay 2 times in a row.
Right.
He keeps getting caught out by Ari's charm, and it doesn't matter whether she's built mana or not.
Yep. Ooh, this is unfortunate for the Urgot. Tried to flip someone into the backline, but unfortunately doesn't get it. The Yasuo is there. Will try to get onto the Kog'Maw. Will he be able to do it? It looks like he will. And now he has to run away. But unfortunately, fortunately rather, Brit team are the ones getting engaged on. Charmed up is the Rumble. Will he get away? Looks like he will. Now the Riven is looking for the re-engage. Barrier comes through for the Soraka. She will get out to safety, and looks like a disengage from both sides coming through right now.
It's a good time for Soraka to... Oh, well, she already got her first reset, but her health is pretty low again. That's the thing about AP Soraka, right? You're not going to build Warmogs. I don't know if that will come in, but it will come in much later if she's thinking about it. And for now, they're just going to have to rely on all those red pots. Ari as well bought a tier, as well as... Is that... what's that called again? The Lost Chapter?
Yeah, Lost Chapter.
Yeah. So, I mean, could have just started with Lost Chapter, to be honest, but okay, there's some AP coming in.
It's fair. She gets the bonus on the charge as well, so that's a thing. Yeah. Not sure if they'll make much of a difference. That's actually 258. All right, something. It's a thing.
It's a thing. We also confirmed that Kaisa went Manamune, so she is going for the AD on-hit build.
Right.
It was quite recent, where Kaisa started to go for Manamune instead. I mean, it's fair considering they have two ADs, Yasuo and Renekton. But they are going to be relying solely on Ari to do AP,
Yeah.
who built a tier.
He's gonna take a little bit of ramp up, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate right now. But fortunately, rather, Red Team doesn't really have a full tank. The Urgot can go semi-tank, which is probably what he's going to do. But it's fine. Nobody's really gonna go full armor, so for the side of blue team, they don't really have to worry about that all that much. But even one or two armor items for red team could spell a little bit of a pain for the damage profile blue team has
Yeah, if I
gotten
mean, if
themselves.
you were in red team right now, just go straight up armor. I mean, looking at what Ari is building, she isn't quite a threat. She's just there to land her charms on Kog'Maw, really. That has been the target of hers.
Absolutely, and hey, this is like the spirit of ARAM, right? You have to work with what you got, right? The game gives you these champions, you make do with what you can. And you know, in usual, ARAM is usually a count fiesta, let's be real.
Yeah.
But right now we are seeing more high-level players, still at a community level, but they know each other. I'm pretty sure some of them are in comms, so hopefully there is some sort of coordination coming through for all of them.
Yeah, all of them waiting for their ultimates. Looks like on red side it's up. Blue side as well, I believe. The thing is, none of them have any real tanks for engage, right? That's the reason why we're not seeing as much action.
Right.
They're depending on their fighters, their bruisers to actually go in, which is not ideal.
I don't know
But
about you,
no.
but I prefer no
Ari?
tanks. It's more fun. Yeah, Ari, the Spirit Rush. Just trying to do a little bit of something, will not find the charm. The Uri got disengaged early enough, so there was a bit of a wasted engagement. It's going to be a cooldown that is now ticking through. Asaki, woohoo! He's not going to find anything. But yeah, where are you looking for power point, pressure points on the map right now? Since we are on a sort of even footing for both teams.
Looks like blue team does have the push. I mean, they do have more wave clear. You think about Ari, she throws out a Q. Looks like Yasuo is being very threatening as well, using the wave to his advantage and getting some poke down with those tornadoes.
We have seen the aggressiveness from the Yasuo be a bit of a backfire. Well, backfire on him.
But this is Spirit Blossom Yasuo. I can't remember.
I'm talking about the same game, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like he actually did get caught out by the Urgot multiple
True,
times.
true.
But I guess Spirit Blossom Yasuo just doesn't give 2 cents about it.
Nice seeing the brothers here today. I don't know why we have so many Yasuos in these games.
It's a promotion.
Promotion,
The
yeah.
arena wants to promote.
Unintended random promotion of the
Yeah.
Spirit Blossoms line of
Hey, it
skins.
happens.
Do you have one, by the way?
What do you mean?
Did you buy the Cassiopeia skin?
Of course. Well, no, not on my main account. No. But it's a great skin nonetheless. I love my snake.
Sounded weird, but okay.
Wait a minute. Hang on
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. Right. The goal lead is about 1K. We're not talking about the snake anymore. Let's talk about the cockroach. I don't know. The Kog'Maw, the alien, right? At what point does this Kog'Maw become enough of a threat that blue team really have to start respecting him?
Well, judging from the first 2 items bought, it is a Blade of the Ruin King first, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the components. Gonna look for Rage Blade, but honestly, Kog'Maw just needs to hang back a little bit more. Doesn't want to get caught out by the charm.
Sure.
And 0, 2, and 6. Not the ideal score.
Oh no, Urgot, you're not gonna get the heal from either health relic as you just get destroyed in the front line. That's just a series of unfortunate events right there. Wrong place, wrong time. Now who's in the right place, right time right now? It looks like Yasuo is the one who wants to be there, but the Crocodile is the one in the front line. Oh my word. Kaisa dashing forward will pick up the kill onto the Kog'Maw, and looks like the disengage will just about come through for the red team right now. Blue team are the ones with the push right now. Will they be able to get anything at all onto this turret.
So even though Kaisa is building Mana Mune, but the W's, she can still spam them and they still hurt, clearly.
Right.
That's how Urgot went
Oh,
down.
oh.
Oh,
Oh, will it be enough? Oh, it's the flash. Oh no, Urgot, you're committing suicide, buddy. What are you doing? Actually, you know what? Urgot's fine. The crocodile's actually one who decided to die. Blue
it's called
team.
reset. Strategic reset.
Ah, yes, strategic resets.
Yeah.
Well put. Well put.
Well,
What are these pings?
Urgot reset it and came back and it's like 1/3 health still. So, yeah, Kaisa with that Mana Mune doing a lot of poke damage, weathering them down.
Ooh,
Oh.
that Brand went to like 5 health for a moment there. That was so damn sketchy.
And this is AD Mana Mune Kaisa. It's not even the AP, Luden's Kaisa.
Basically. Kaisa's trying her best. Obviously, you have to get the right targets. You're not really doing all that much damage against the likes of Urgot, the likes of Rumble.
Well,
But
she
you
did eventually.
Really?
The first time that he went down, he was just poked over and over
Oh, okay.
again.
I mean, you won't be doing chunk damage. Not damage like that, like you just saw onto the Kog'Maw. It could be very painful. Kog'Maw, what are you doing in the front line, buddy? You're gonna get chumped up. You're gonna get taken down. Now the Riven is trying to get something back. This Riven has been doing work. As look at the health bars on the blue team. They are forced to run right now. Will the Flame Spitter be enough? Not in range, unfortunately. And the red team is forced to walk away as the blue team is just basically crippled for the next few minutes at this point.
I have to say, good job on red team, even though Kog'Maw keeps getting caught out. I'm sorry, buddy, but yeah, he's just been stepping forward a bit too much. But hey, they recuperated, right?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
went in with Rumble out. Riven, you went to jump in.
well, the thing about on-hit Kog'Maw, right? I would have personally preferred the AP now that I
Yeah,
think about it.
it's
because,
probably safer. Yeah, for him.
AP Kog, you have to stand in one place, which is not that good against the blue team composition right here. So, especially not on ARAM, right? You don't have any bushes to hide in, other than the ones in the lane, which usually you probably won't want to be near there as an ADC.
Yeah, he probably would be doing a lot more damage if he just went AP and threw out his Rs. And there's also no tank and no support for this on-hit Kog'Maw. That's
Right.
the thing.
Oh, Urgot looking aggressive right now. What is Yasuo doing in the back? Wish will come down. The healing is good just for a moment though, as the shutdown goal goes over to Soraka. Will this Kaisa Renekton tag team do anything? What are you doing? You're evolving in the middle of a team fight. Oh my god, that's disastrous. Oh my goodness gracious me, the Kaisa. What in the world did I just witness?
Strategic evolve. But maybe she just thought, she's not gonna live through that. Might as well get a quick evolve,
She did pick up a kill.
Yeah,
give her that.
she did. Yeah, so it was a quick evolve into kill. And we saw at the start of the fight, it was Yasuo who was just too trigger happy. Managed to land the tornado onto Kog'Maw. But Kog'Maw was right under tower range and Yasuo decided to go in. He got exhausted immediately. He exhausted Kog'Maw.
But he
But
died.
in
'cause
the
of turret.
he died, yeah, just too many turret hits. So typical Yasuo play, I guess.
Yeah.
He is on the way to the 1 in 10 power spike.
Yeah, just 5 more deaths to go. Will we be able to hit it though? It's already 15 minutes in the game. Oh man, well, not much to talk about right now. The Rumble boss is gonna walk around screaming warning for a little bit.
I think this is also one of our closest games. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
can see like both teams are hanging back. Less mistakes are being made and the gold is very tight.
It's clearly scripted. The final game is the most close. Where have we ever seen that? Haha. joking.
Where everything is at
Ooh.
stake.
Well, Kaiser's actually chunking with the Luden's Echo as well as the Winsu's coming in. We did see her just big. Ah, look at the damage. Oh my word.
It's a hybrid Kaiser. It's a very fashionable thing now.
She's just pumping out the W's at this point. The long range poke doing, oh my goodness, quite the number on the red team right now. It's just never ending, especially with the Mirror Mana now completed as well. So you can just sit there and continuously chunk out doubles for days.
Yeah, nobody bothered
This
to buy
Cockmaw
magic
might
resist.
die.
You look at the shoes, only Riven has the Mug Treads, everyone else just opted for damage.
Yeah. And there goes the Cockmaw. Cockmaw's dead. Congratulations. The Ari will trade the life as well. I'm not sure if I call that worth. Cockmaw isn't really the strongest member on the red team right now, whereas the Ari is actually doing quite a little bit of work.
Yeah, she invested her ult just to get a kill, but it was completely under turret. So again, maybe they're just trigger happy. You know, they're just like, oh, I need to get the kill.
Oh god, that is a huge ultimate coming down from the Yasuo, and it's just gonna be a cleanup for Team Blue. Actually, I tell a lie, the Brand actually answering very, very well there. Will the snowball land? I'm not sure if it did. But the Kai'Sa's actually the one going in, but she has no AD. She needs to poke, and she's just gonna get taken down. That is the reset coming to a double kill for Riven.
It's a very nice last breath from Yasuo, but at this point in time, not enough damage.
The Brand was waiting,
Yeah, the Brand was like,
menacingly staring with the Leandries as well. Aren't you happy this
I
time?
am very happy
That
with
does
this
not
Brand.
taste purple.
So we get a contrast, right? So last
Sure.
game we saw, hey, this is what happens when you build Brand a certain way, where you try and opt for mana, ROA, tier of the goddess, and here we have another Brand who straight up went for AP, and Leandri is completed, Ludens is also there. He is 7-1.
Wow.
I mean, the
popping off.
previous Brand was like 0-7. So, you know, would you rather get kills or would you rather get assists?
So what you're saying, we should always go tier first.
No, no.
Then we should not
No.
go Leandris and go Morellos.
When you go
instead.
tier, your teammates cry. Maybe you're not crying, but everyone else is.
Yes, that's why I always do it. It's like a Rickroll.
I mean, it's the same thing for Ari, right? She went both Ludens and Archangels.
Never
And
gonna
it
win early
finally
game.
turned the item evolved. Is that
Sure.
what you call it? But she is 1-3.
Oh, the last breath is coming in again. Will it be successful this time? Equalizer is there, but Wish will keep blue team topped up. The tower is there. Kai'Sa's in the back line. Will she be able to do anything? Just yet she has no more AD than she did last time, and it looks like this time might just about be successful. Triple kill coming in from the Kai'Sa. A clean up from the Yasuo, and it looks like they will be able to take this turret.
It looked like Rumble was about to turn it around, but you know, they went past the turret. It really surprised the red team right there. But I think it was a good time for them to reset anyway. Kongmo is not having a good day, even though you know 3 items coming in, so he should have reached his power spike. But it is 1-6. Cannot really quite get those auto attacks
Yeah.
off. I mean, you have people, you know, dashing past you and dashing onto you. It's really difficult.
Would it be worth it if you were a Cockmore right now to just sell everything and go AP?
Yeah, I think it might be.
I think you would. Usually you wouldn't do this because the investment that you actually put into the items don't translate well if you sell them. However, at this point, I think the Kongmo is, forgive the brash term, useless to the point where if you do that, I think it wouldn't actually matter all that much, right? In fact, you might have a greater impact on the game if you just sold everything, went AP, and just began artillery shelling the enemy team.
Yeah, he would be doing the same thing that what Kai'Sa is doing on the enemy team, trying to poke them down with a long-range spell. So really the question here is how many auto attacks can Kog'Maw get off in a
Not
fight?
enough.
And whether, you know, this attack speed build is really worth it. Probably not.
Probably not is my answer as well, as we are going to see blue team beginning to push once again. Oh my god, Kog'Maw is the first one getting caught out. That should not happen as an ADC, but it's only a singular last breath. The wish is there from the Soraka to keep the team topped up. The Riven is the first one to die, so that's the main disruption for Red team gone. And it's going to be a 5v4. So the Soraka is on the blue team, so blue team theoretically should be able to keep themselves topped up just about enough. With the Kai'Sa continuing to put out the Void Seekers, the poke is very, very strong.
Good adaptation from the blue team as well. If you look at the defensive items that they've bought, Yasuo went for a little bit more magic resist on top of the Mug Treads. Soraka as well, not going full AP. So they are adapting, and I think it's working out very
Sure.
well for them. On the other hand, you look at the red team against all this AD and AP mixed damages, they don't really have any defense items.
So you're saying blue team is adaptable, right?
They are adapting.
Oh, but are they
Yes.
adaptable? They're good at adapting. Eh?
Yeah, they're good.
All right. And if oh, well, I'll qualify that later on, but we might see the startings of a fight right now. Look at the Kaiser doing damage right here. The Luden's Echo is actually, you know, working quite the number on the Kog'Maw, even though the Void Seeker isn't actually landing on the Kog'Maw itself.
Yeah, poor Kog'Maw.
But it's Kog'Maw a guy or a girl?
Oh, I think it's a male.
I've always just referred to it as it.
It, okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at the damage.
Ouch.
Oh,
One more hit on the Kog'Maw.
Can we look
One
at the
more
Kai'Sa? I
hit.
want to look at the Kai'Sa momentarily. This is 23 Dark Harvest stacks. Insane. See, level 18 already as well. Where's the Void Seeker? Where is it? Doesn't even matter! The Celestia is gonna find the Kog'Maw. There was just a little bit of an int. Will the Equalizer be able to do anything? Looks like the answer might be no. Rumble walking up a little too far, being forced to flash away. Now Riven's next one on the target. The Crocodile's under the turret, but it will not do anything as Kai'Sa picks up the kill onto the Rumble. The adaptable blue team looking like they just might win this game. Oh boy, Riven, you gotta get out. It looks like you're not gonna be able to. The charm is there. She's very tanky, but she's not gonna be tanky enough. That's the blue team cleaning up the back of the fight. It looked like they were disengaging. It looked like they were sieging, but now they are the ones firmly in the driver's seat with the ace coming through.
I think all of them are just gonna choose to reset right here. It's the wise thing to do. And oh, Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw.
He was forced to flash
Yeah,
from
yeah.
a resetting Yasuo.
Poor Kog'Maw.
Take a look at the gold, right? And you take a look at the kill score. This looks like a very even game. But the past few fights have been going so far in the direction of blue team. How is this happening?
I want to point
I
out.
think this is the answer right here.
Oh,
This is-
I
think
mean,
this is the answer.
alright.
He's just inting to the mid.
Besides Kog'Maw, right?
Wait, he doesn't
they-
even get killed. Oh no.
Oh, Kogi. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Now your point, please.
why did you auto attack? Okay. But if you look at the items, we do have Leandries and Morellos both on Brand as well as Rumble, which I think is lowering their damage a little bit.
That's true.
Because Rumble has been pulling off some really good equalizers. But you can see that it ticks, but it doesn't quite tick anyone out on the blue side. So imagine if one of them had swapped them out for, you know, more AP, could go for death cap, and I mean against, whoa.
All right, we're going to have to cut you off. The last breath is there. That's a very, very interesting engage, but the Crocodile is there. How did he even get there? I think it was a snowball that we missed. It's a very tanky frontliner, but even he will have to back away at the hands of the red team, which is looking a little scarier than before. They did go back and get a few items when they reset earlier. Oh, hang on. The Riven is going in. The broken wings will carry her forward, but the Crocodile is still there, disrupting the backline. Will the Riven be able to weather the storm? It looked like she did manage to do so. Now the Crocodile did die. The Urgot picking that kill up. The Brand is trying to chase down the rest of blue team. It looks like they may have found the fight that they needed. The Kog'Maw, the artillery shelling, continuing to come through. The triple kill for the Brand, and it looks like it's gonna be only Ahri running away. Only Ahri who's able to tell the tale.
That was the first good fight that we've seen from the red team, so I think they'll be really happy
In
with
quite
that.
a while.
Yeah, I mean, the moment you push into their base, you know, Kog'Maw has more space to retreat. It's not so
True.
easy for Yasuo to just jump on him. So maybe now we can say that, you know, don't go AP.
Wait, hang on. Wait, sorry, what did you say?
So Kog'Maw's items are paying off.
Okay,
Because
alright, okay.
blue team pushed in all the
I
way.
mean, if he went AP earlier, it would have been easier. But that's just my 2 cents, right?
yeah. That is true as well. But hey, they managed to
Will
peel
they-
back Renekton.
Yeah, but will they be able to actually find a win here? Because, again, they're near the base, so theoretically, Kog'Maw also have more space here. But it looks like
Yes.
they're just about going to get chased away. It looks like blue team has respawned. And will try to respond to the threat that Red Team is sort of producing right here. It looks like Kongmo didn't go for sustain, so it's very difficult for him to heal up despite whacking the minions. The lifesteal isn't there.
Wait, he sold the Blade of the Ruined King? He
Yeah.
had the components
Yep.
of it.
I think he went for Wit's End instead.
Yeah, more magic resist, I guess, coming down.
And you absolutely need it, right, against the monster, this Kai'Sa.
But I think for Red Team, really, as long as they peel back the Renekton, I mean, he has been the one who has been tearing them apart. He's essentially a tank with his ultimate as well. It's very hard to kill. As long as they manage to peel that back, you know, as long as Riven doesn't jump in too far, they just need to ride the wave, I guess. The front and back, the disengage, and oh, it's just as I said that.
Yeah, this Kai'Sa still hurts.
Kai'Sa is just gonna hurt a lot more as the game goes on.
And right now it is going to be blue team with the advantage in terms of gold on the map, and red team, they don't really have the ability or any opportunities to go for the reset. So the next fight is definitely going to heavily favor red team, and I'm sure anyone could have told you that just based off the health bars alone. But it will come down to execution. It's gonna require really good execution. But right now here is the Yasuo going in. The Riven is already in the backline, but she's not doing all that much damage. Equalizer will aid her in that effect. But it looks like red team, they're weathering the storm. They're holding the line. They pick up the kill onto the Renekton. Kai'Sa's trying to poke him out continuously, but she is not gonna be able to do so. And his red team finding the win despite being at the active goal deficit.
You know, there was a moment there when Last Breath hit, and we were like, is Yasuo gonna pull the trigger under the tower against a
did.
Kog'Maw? But I want to say congratulations, he hit his power spike. His 10 deaths. Woo! So he did that because he knew that he would have hit his power spike.
Okay.
So it was
That is,
a
that is-
strategic dive.
His 6 hit 5,000 IQ
Yeah.
down there. Great analysis. Never would have seen that coming.
So now blue team can win, right? Because Yasuo has 10
Yes.
deaths. Yes.
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 But they also still have to play well.
Quite a standstill for both teams. You can see how difficult it is.
Stand still, you say?
It is difficult.
You
The
jinxed
moment
it.
they push in, right, into the base, it gets harder for
Oh,
them.
here comes the engage from the Renekton. They know this is a 4v5 with low health bars on the side of red team, and it looks like the game might just end right here, right now. The Yasuo stepping up a little too far though, and this Riven trying to capitalize on that will not be able to do so. This is both frontliners of the blue team going down, and looks like red team they're holding on still. How in the world is this happening? They have not gone for resets. Blue team should objectively be stronger right now. The Kai'Sa is looking for something, will pick up the kill on the Kongmo, but will trade over her life in return.
This is the reason why. It's because nobody touched Kog'Maw. The moment they push in into the red team's base, there are 2 turrets. Kog'Maw feels more than comfortable just standing there. And it's not like Kai'Sa can R in, you know, beyond the 2 Nexus turrets. So
Right.
it does get it gets harder for blue team to just jump in and go beyond the enemy lines. But we can see there, you know, Kog'Maw triple kill with these items.
Yeah, she's got the frozen mallet for herself now as well to continue the kiting ability of this wonderful Kongmo that we are seeing now really flourish in the late game. And I gotta tell you, if you told me at the start of this day when I was preparing to cast ARAMs that it was gonna be a 30-minute fight to the death that was going to be this close, I would have laughed in your face, man. What is this game? It's so intense.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clear that both teams want to win, and they know who are their win conditions. And you know, on blue team, they're probably telling Yasuo, you know, don't dive under 2 turrets
Yeah.
anymore. You know, you're beyond your power spike. You have 11 deaths.
And certainly you do want to win. A quick reminder for all our lovely viewers. The first prize is, I'm not sure if this is individual or not, but the first prize is 2,000 RP. Second one is 1,000. And the third prize is going to be 800. Production will have to update me as to whether or not that is for single player or it's an individual. Okay, great. So the individual who gets the most points, you're going to win some RP. So definitely they all want to win.
Yeah, you can see the standstill here. So even though blue team can push all the way to red team's base, but they have a trouble just at this line, right? They haven't quite been able to push past this point. And Kog'Maw, if I have to say, besides positioning, um, maybe want to hold back on the R a little bit more. Just now when Kaisa went in, we saw Kog'Maw auto attack but also use the R, which is not what you want to do on an on-hit Kog'Maw. You just want to get your auto attacks off, period.
Yeah, let's just... Oh no, she's on me. What
yeah,
in the world do I do?
why do you
Just
press
spam
R?
everything?
No! No! Press your W and...
Press your right click button.
yeah, right. Press your right click.
How is this game still going? It's 32 minutes, it's an ARAM, how hard could it be? Well, it turns out pretty hard because his Kog'Maw is actually popping off when it gets late game.
Just that he doesn't quite have lifesteal at the moment, so...
How does blue team win?
At this point in time, they just have to rely on the waves to chip down the turret.
Okay.
It's really hard for them to just dive unless red team oversteps.
Okay.
So it's not unexpected that there's a standstill. And I don't think Yasuo is...
There's no last breath this time. No.
No.
This Kaisa still does a lot of damage though.
Yeah.
She sort of starts to fall off when compared to Kog'Maw when you get later and later on. But right now she's still doing alright, right? She's got the Rabadons as well to continue the push. And this Yasuo, no last breath once again. She's tempering the aggression. Spirit Blossom Yasuo has gone back, has done some meditation, has calmed the temper. You can see that he wants to go in. He really wants to go in.
I know, right? We can feel it through the screen.
Oh no.
Rumble also has a Shurelius. So I think the chase is on.
Yeah, especially if red team is able to win a fight, right? It's not even the chase, right? It helps you get your wave into a more favorable position because you can push faster and get rid of the enemy wave.
Also helps to reposition, for the whole team. I think Kog'Maw needs that. It's quite a slow champion.
I'd be very interested to see how many inhibitors in total are destroyed at the end of this game.
Was that a 3-man?
Yeah.
Last breath. I thought he was gonna go in.
Same. I was like, but it didn't happen. So we gotta hold it for later.
Yeah, I mean it is the late game right now. Almost full items. Everyone about 5. Some have 6. Kaisa at full build.
Kaisa is absolutely a full builder. It's 166 years of the Kog'Maw. Oh man.
So in theory, yeah, that's what you said, right? Kog'Maw is the one on red team and the entire game really who would be able to output the most damage, but I really think the non-lifesteal here is a bit unfortunate. Could have gone for some lifesteal and then he would be full health here no matter what.
Okay, we're finally gonna see an engage. The equalizer comes through. The Yasuo has to flash away. Now the Renekton is in between two turrets. Will he survive? The flash comes through. It looks like he will just about die. That's your front line gone, blue team. You gotta get out. There's no way you win the fight here, and it looks like red team, they have held the line once again. Ray playing a little too aggressive for my taste right there. Goes down, but it doesn't even matter. The only one left alive is this Soraka, but even she is not long for this world. The waves are still in favor of blue team, so this game, guess what, might still keep going.
Yeah. We saw Renekton there try and follow up on the Kog'Maw, but he used flash. I mean, these standstills are so long that I think by the next fight, by the time they resurrect, flash will probably be up soon. So if Kog'Maw has flash in every fight, it just makes it so much harder for a blue team to chain their CC and get him out of the way. And Brand also, I have to say, has been peeling for Kog'Maw. Anyone who steps up, he's been stunning them in their tracks. That's why Renekton took a lot of damage under those 2 towers.
Okay, I was scared that Kog'Maw didn't buy items when he died, but I think it was just he was holding on, just window shopping for a little bit. We are going to see the resets come through, though the Bran and the Urgot did not manage to go back for the buy. And that could be a little problematic because, again, the Bran was one of the main reasons why they were able to hold on in mid-game. Obviously not very impactful now that we have reached the late game, but definitely still able to output a lot of damage if he continues to ramp up. Continue to ramp up. But right now, without the reset, that could prove a little bit of an issue.
But he is at full build though, so even if they
I mean,
reset,
you could get rid of the. I mean, you could continue building. Next
I
turn.
would, yeah, I would
Yeah.
go for a death cap right now, for if I were Brand, but I mean, at this point in time, his role is really to peel for Kog'Maw.
Right.
Is to look out for Kog'Maw, who does have lifesteal now, so very happy to see that.
Yep, and red team getting a little trigger happy. This is the point in the game, right, where you play Valorant, right?
Oh yes, I do.
You know when you know that someone's behind the wall and you really want to peek, right? this is what's happening. They both really want to fight. They really want to pick this, and it looks like Yasuo's the one gonna do it. He's going under both turrets again. It's happening once again. Oh my lord! Riven, is she gonna be able to do anything? Will not be able to survive the storm, and Renekton is gonna be the next one dying. It looks like a repeat of the 3 fights we've already seen. The red team, they're still holding on. They will not die. They find a double kill for the Brand. It looks like they will continue to push up. And they hold the line once again.
Oh, when is this? Oh my gosh, we passed the 100 mark in terms of goal.
This
110,000.
is what happens, right? When, you know, you peaked it, right? Both teams peaked. And they fired their ops, right? And they both missed. And they're not just
Yeah.
standing there like, what now?
Awkward, yeah.
But it looks like red team, they want to press their advantage. They're going to be able to do so. Celestia was out of position trying to go for the relic. Will pay with her life. And right now, that's going to be 45 seconds on the Ari. Meanwhile, the Riven's already respawning rather. Will have to make her way down to the bridge. Well, down the bridge. I'm starting to trip over my words here because this fight, it's going for so long now. Will blue team be able to hold on? It looks like they just about might be able to. Red team, they do not want to pull the trigger. They're backing away. They got the inhibitor, and they're looking to play it slow. Oh, that's not slow though. That was a little scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Might have been a misclick, but yeah, yes. Oh, what?
What was that flash?
I don't know.
Cockball? Oh no, the nerves are really getting to it. They really want to peek.
I think when the wave comes in, they're gonna have to let Kog'Maw to lifesteal back up. No more shoes on Kog'Maw.
They're
So
Shirelias. I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
yeah, I mean it is the super late game. It's the end game.
We are in the end game now. Alright,
so
we are back here again. Welcome to Groundhog Day.
I think Kog'Maw should save the mana. Stop using it on the R. You are on hit, Kog'Maw. Just lifesteal back. No, why?
I'm just watching his mana bar tick down.
I
and
know,
here's the
right?
Riven.
I know.
Riven was tanky. She's not really all that tanky right now. And the Kog'Maw is dead. The Kog'Maw is dead. Blue team, this is your opportunity. Can the Yasuo stop jumping in between both turrets, please? Though, as the inhibitor goes down, and it's only 3 members of red team left alive to defend. They are all so very low, and it looks like the blue team, they have done it. Finally, 40 minutes into the game, the blue team will finally triumph at what was supposed to be a very relaxing ARAM game. They finally do it. They pick up the win. They end the day strong.
Congratulations to blue team. I mean, I think we just have to say patience was the word here, right? Both teams were so patient. You could tell that they really wanted to win and they knew what their win conditions were. But unfortunately for red team, Kog'Maw was low on mana, low on health, could not lifesteal back what he needed to do. And yeah, we're just taking a look at the damage dealt to champions, and Kai'Sa 74,954 damage.
This graph looks ridiculous, by the way. Can production stop over to it really quick? Yeah, that is insane damage from the Kai'Sa.
And unfortunately for Kog'Maw, even though he sold his boots, he got his full build on hit. But as we said, it was really hard for him to get any of those auto attacks off.
Yeah, if he went AP, I think it would have been much easier. This is 80 damage, by the way. It's just below the god who was going half tank, as well as the Riven. So this is not good by any means.
But well, they tried their best against this kind of team comp where, there are people zooming in onto Kog'Maw. It's so hard without peel. He didn't have a support. Blue team had Soraka, so their health bars were up most of the time. And yeah, they finally found the pick they were looking for. We saw them try the same thing, what, 3, 4 times in a row, right?
Too many times.
Yeah. But they held on and they pushed through. So congratulations to Blue Team.
Yeah, they persevered. Like you said, they adapted very,
Mhm.
very well. And at the end of the day, Blue Team really, really just played better on the day in terms of, on-map presence,
Yep.
in terms of resets, I would say,
Mhm.
as well as, the itemization coming through. So props to the Blue Team for
And
playing very
yeah,
well
not
today.
to mention mastery of champion, right? We
True,
saw
true.
that maybe Kog'Maw just wasn't too comfortable
I mean, can you
on
really
hit Kog'Maw.
can you really say Master Your Champions when the Yasuo literally dived under 2 turrets like 3 times and almost cost them the game?
But it was to hit his power
Okay, you know
spike.
what? Fair enough. I'll give you that. I will give you that. That is
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
But that is gonna be us done for the day. Do you have any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Do
Hmm.
not buy tier on every single champion in ARAM. You gotta think about it, guys. Please.
All right, you heard it here first. Do buy
No.
tier.
Oh.
I love the tilt. I
Mm,
love the tilt. But
yes.
yeah, it was a very interesting day of games. I really, really liked the end. The final game was quite the nail biter. I think everyone
Super intense.
will agree.
Whew.
Very, very intense indeed. But yeah, that is once again gonna be us for done for the day. We will be announcing the winners on our Facebook page, as well as Twitter and everything else. I believe it's gonna be FSL something. If our production can, well, I think if you're watching this, you probably know, right? So
Yeah, you're watching it on the FSL Facebook page.
or Twitch. They're on Twitch as well as YouTube. But for everyone who is out there, I'm not sure how many of you are out there, but thank you for watching. You can find me at Spoods on Twitter. You can find her at TaniaMae. Go hit her up. Tell her Tier is actually the best build ever.
Oh my gosh.
Tell her that Cassiopeia is the best Spirit Blossom skin. And then it's gonna be us finally done. Thank you for watching. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Intel, Dreamcore, Super Solid, and Yahoo for sponsoring us and supporting the
Mhm.
stream. We will be back sometime soon for hopefully another community ARAM tournament or perhaps something more serious if COVID-19 decides to go away. We definitely have our fingers crossed for that. But I think I've said we're going away now enough time, so we are actually going to go away now for real. Thank you for watching and have a good day.